And a Bay Area woman helping the farmers of Afghanistan reap a bountiful harvest. That is tonight's ABC 7 Salute. Well, she is making a difference, real difference, in a war-torn country.
It was just incredible to see the fruits of our labor, to see the dollars.
Up next, we salute a Marin County woman who's helped convert the fields of Afghanistan from mines to vines. This week, we've been showing you the impact a Bay Area woman and her daughter have had on the people of Afghanistan, one penny at a time. Tonight, ABC 7's Cheryl Jennings is here with more on that story.
Well, this is an amazing woman. Tonight, ABC 7 salutes Heidi Kuhn. She is the founder of Roots of Peace in San Rafael for her vision and inspiration. It is helping Afghan farmers reap their biggest grape harvest in decades on former minefields.
It's a new day and a new beginning for Afghanistan. It's a country on the move again after decades of war and civil conflict that left it bombed to rubble and heavily mined. Reconstruction is underway in the capital of Kabul, and farmers are slowly starting to go back to their fields after the landmines are removed. In fact, this year, many grape farmers are reaping the biggest harvest in nearly 3 decades.
It's very beautiful.
The end of a 7-year drought helped, and San Rafael's Heidi Kuhn had something to do with this through her Roots of Peace organization. This mother of 4 raises money to remove landmines in war-torn countries.
You can make a difference.
Her husband Gary travels back and forth to monitor the project in Afghanistan. It was an idea Heidi came up with in 1997.
You know, Mines to Vines was just a toast. There was nothing that really we had to show for it except a vision from our heart to make a difference.
The demining success led to a partnership with other agencies to improve the crops. That's why we followed her and her daughter Kylie to Afghanistan to see the harvest that's making history.
We hope with a good story that you're all able to show America how the success of Mines to Vines is working.
The seeds of love and hope have been planted in the ground.
This Afghan farmer in the Somali Valley learned new techniques through the Roots of Peace Consortium.
The yield is high and he is very happy.
Our extension program is working with them to increase the size and the quality of the grapes as they come out of the field. At that point, we can put them into the table grape market.
Roots of Peace partnered with the University of California at Davis, sending grape experts to train Afghan workers 2 years ago. The other partner is USAID. That's the federal government's agency for international development, which gave them a $10 million grant.
Roots of Peace came in with this idea to rebuild the vineyards again, and it links in perfectly with our overall agricultural assistance program.
The newly trained Afghan extension workers are training farmers in a number of techniques new to them.
This is the way farmers in Afghanistan currently grow their grapes. They plant them on an earthen mound and let the leaves trail on the ground, and you can find the grapes underneath, little bunches like this. They're small, and they actually touch the dirt.
The UC Davis trained extension workers showed farmers how to raise their vines on trellises. Those are the tall wooden poles you see there.
We brought with us the cuttings, we brought with us the tools to teach them how to cut, how to prune, how to graft.
This is one of our cold storage units that we've just installed here in the Somali Plain.
Zach Lee heads the Roots of Peace operation in Afghanistan. He says the new cold storage containers are key to the marketing plan to preserve the grape's shelf life for export. This is part of the enormous harvest in Kandahar. It also has cold storage units for the first time.
Got to be able to bring them in out of the field, pack them into nice-looking boxes, and put them in a cold storage unit before they then go into a refrigerated container and either shipped by road or by air.
This year's harvest is expected to yield 800 tons of grapes for export, up from 8 tons last year.
It was just incredible to see the fruits of our labor, to see the dollars, every penny actually put to such good use.
Right now, the biggest cash crop for export in Afghanistan is the poppy crop for opium. We asked the mission director of USAID in Afghanistan if drug lords might be threatened by a massive grape crop.
They're going to try to go and find the least resistance. They're going to go to places where they can get away with it.
Poppy farmers will hear about the huge harvest with bigger and better grapes and the Roots of Peace Consortium's work to introduce the grapes to the world market.
So if we do those two things properly, they're going to make more money harvesting grapes than doing poppies.
Don't you know there are angels watching over you? And the minefields of your life will someday bloom.
And so tonight we salute Heidi Kuhn, her Roots of Peace organization, and the consortium for their historic work in Afghanistan, changing lives. Now we have a link to the Roots of Peace website at abc7news.com. Just click on ABC7 Salutes. You can also go there to tell us about someone you know whom we should salute.
And these farmers are now seeing the profits from these grapes.
It has already doubled the price of grapes.
Remarkable. Terrific
Just
work
2
all
years.
week on your reporting from Afghanistan.
Thank you.
Cheryl.